Hey guys, Akhtar from Reaching Excellence, and welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to talk about the relationship between financial freedom and well-being. Now, if you're new here at Reaching Excellence, one of the things that we do is help you to break through the upper limits so you can make the impossible possible and reach excellence in both your business and your personal life. Now, my background is an entrepreneur. I've had 30 years experience in entrepreneurship, 22 years as a property developer, the last 5-6 years in the M&A space. I've been a peak performance mentor for over 25 years. We're also in the private equity space. Now look, one of the reasons I wanted to share this video is because I've had a lot of guys, very high level guys, have come into my mastermind. Guys that are, they've already got a business, or they've got businesses, or they're at groups, and they want to go from like 1, 2, 3 million up to 5, 6, 10 million. Okay. And one of the things I wanted to sort of share in this video, which I've been teaching these guys, is the relationship between financial freedom in your ascension and well-being and health and wellness. Now, look, guys, there's a lot of business owners out there that are stressed out, they're overwhelmed, they're burnt out, they're doing crazy hours, their body's stressed, it affects their health badly. And the problem is, from that stressed place, you can't grow, you can't do more. There's only a certain amount of hours in the day. And one of the things that I see is that a lot of guys get physically exhausted and burnt out very quickly. So, they're spent, by the time they get home, they turn up at the door and, they're not present with their wives, they're not present with their kids. They just don't have the mental, physical, emotional energy to engage with them because they're so burnt out and taxed. The other thing that happens is, it's not just from a physical perspective, but mentally, a lot of these guys get burnt out, get decision fatigue. So what decision fatigue is when you've had so many things to do, literally the processor in your mind can't take any more things on because it just doesn't have the energy or the ability to process. Your brain has what's called circadian rhythms, ultradian rhythms. Every 90 minutes they go into a little bit of a lull. So as human beings, the mind has got a certain capacity to what it's actually capable of. We can't do more than what we humanly designed. So if you read the book Deep Work, we're designed to do like 4 hours of work of deep work. And that's productive. Anything more than that is okay, but it's not going to be optimal. So the relationship is this, right? The more you can get your well-being dialed in, the more energy you're going to have, the lower your stress levels are, the healthier you're going to be, the more you're going to be able to perform. One of the things I teach, and I say this to a lot of the guys inside the academy, is you've got to see yourself. If you want to be like a top-level entrepreneur, you have to start seeing yourself like a peak performance athlete. What do athletes do, right? Well, think about it. They train, they perform, and they rest. So it's fundamentally important that you take your well-being seriously. Like some of the high-level guys that I know that are making serious money, they take sleep very, very seriously. They spend a lot of money on like expensive mattresses. They make sure their sleep hygiene's on point. No blue screens at night. They wear things like Aura rings or Whoop devices and things like that so they can manage and track the quality of their sleep, because there's no substitute for sleep, guys. For those of you who've had like kids and sleepless nights, you know what it's like. If you're tired the next day, your brain's not functioning fully, and that means you can't do the things you need to do to move the needle. If you want to go and build like a 6, 7 or 8 figure empire, then you have to get your well-being on point and your health and well-being on point and make it a high priority. The other thing that you want to be doing as well is making sure like your energy levels are super focused, because if your energy levels are focused, then what happens then is you've got the focus to do the things you need to do. The minute you're tired, the minute you're stressed out, the minute you're overwhelmed, it's so easy to get distracted and hijacked by emails, your staff, people, whatever else. You need to be able to clear the decks and have the energy to do the highest value tasks that you need to do, things that are going to move the needle. That might be strategic work, strategic planning. That might be things like BDM work, being a business development manager. What's going to move the needle rather than those small admin things? You need to delegate all those things out. Next thing that you need to do is just get your energy up. I mean, a lot of people say to me, I haven't got the energy. I haven't got the energy to go to the gym. I haven't got the energy to do the work I need to do. Well, here's the thing. Although this is counterproductive, actually going to the gym and doing cardio increases your energy if you do it the right way. So if I've not been able to go to the gym for a few days, I massively feel the difference. So going to the gym, even just doing some cardio, gets oxygen pumping around the brain, the body and the brain. It helps you to get yourself into a peak performance place. So I want you to understand there's a direct relationship between financial freedom and your well-being and energy. The more energy that you have, the more you're going to be able to do. And especially if you focus that energy in the right way, you're then going to be able to do it on the highest value tasks. Where I see people struggle is where you got guys that might be overweight, or they've been so stressed, they've got chronic stress that their body's like put on a lot of weight. Then they've got bad habits, they're comfort eating, or they're drinking too much, or they're partying, they're staying up late. It becomes a negative downward spiral. And that's one of the things that we look to change in our peak performance program inside the academy. We want to get guys like out of that spiral and into an upward spiral where they're starting to take care of themselves, they're starting to take care of their health, they're starting to take care of their bodies, they're starting to take care of their diet, you know, and they're starting to like literally make sure they look after themselves. Think about this for a second, guys, right? You could have a Formula One racing car. What kind of fuel would you put in it? Would you put like your average fuel that you get like at the petrol pump? Would you put diesel in it? No, you're not. You're going to put high octane race fuel in it. And as an entrepreneur, you have to see yourself the same way. Either see yourself as an athlete or see yourself as a high performance vehicle. A high performance vehicle needs high performance fuel, and it also needs high performance maintenance. So that's the relationship, if you like, between financial freedom and health and well-being. And the more I focus, like especially in my older years, on my health, my well-being, you know, supplementation, getting my blood work done, all those things, it just allows me to be a peak performance entrepreneur. And of course, I look better, I feel better, I'm able to perform better, and it means that my business can grow. And this is one of the things that we teach inside the academy. So guys, there's my tips for, you know, using financial freedom and aligning to well-being. The more well-being and the vitality and energy you have, the more you're going to be able to do. So I hope you found this video useful. Like, subscribe, put your comments below. And if you want some help and tips, or you want to be around a supportive group of guys that practice these things, then look around this video. There'll be a link to join my free men's group. So go ahead and do that now. And I look forward to seeing you on the inside. And I look forward to seeing you put this stuff into practice. I'll catch you on the next video. Take care. Bye for now.